Welcome to BSc live classes. So we will be continuing in the second part of the IDBI executive memory based paper. Okay. So we'll be starting from question number 8. So question number 8 was about ARC. So what is the full form of ARC? It's Asset Reconstruction Company. Okay. So what is it specializes on? It specializes on restructuring of the bad debts. Okay. So that the balance sheets are clean up. We know that the public sector banks balance sheet is full of NPA. Okay. For restructuring their capital, the asset reconstruction company or which is a specialized financial institution, that type of company help is sought for. Okay. Okay. Next question number 9. First handloom day was observed on August 7, 2015. Where, in which place? In Chennai. Okay. So if they come, why it was observed on 7 August? To commemorate with Swadeshi movement. Okay. We all know that Swadeshi movement was launched in the year 1905, and to commemorate that day, the handloom day is celebrated on 7th August. We know Swadeshi means Indianization of the goods and services. We know British used to dump their goods to India, and Swadeshi movement was started for making India self-sufficient in their goods production. Okay. So in conformity with that, the handloom day is celebrated on August 7th. Okay. Next question is Mohenjo-daro was discovered by. So Mohenjo-daro was discovered in 1921 by R.D. Banerjee. Okay. Next question with regards to schemes, as in offline classes, I always say that schemes are very important from exam point of view, especially the banking exams. Okay. When Atal pension scheme was started, when it was started 9th May 2015. Okay. So sometimes it is asked who is the regulatory body of Atal Pension Yojana. So Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Okay. So when the scheme was launched, it was launched on 9th May 2015. Okay. So sometimes it is asked when was Atal Pension Scheme was launched, from which city? So answer will be Kolkata. Okay. Be very careful with this. Okay, next number 12. WTO conference was hosted in the year 2022. In which place? Okay, it was hosted in Switzerland. Okay, and Kazakhstan. Okay, so these two countries together co-hosted the WTO conference. Okay, so question came, which two countries co-hosted the WTO conference? So answer will be Switzerland and Kazakhstan. Okay, next question. Who moved my interest rates book? Okay, so question was asked who wrote this book. So it was written by Divuri Subrao. Okay, Divuri Subrao. Okay, so he was the ex-governor of RBI. Ex-governor of RBI. So remember what is the book written by Raghuram Rajan? Okay, then Urjit Patel. All these are ex-governor of RBI. Okay, what books they have written? What are their contributions? Are sometimes important for exam point of view. Okay, next is Shahi Litchi. Shahi Litchi of which state? So Shahi Litchi of Bihar. Okay, why this was in news? Because Shahi Litchi from Bihar was exported to UK by air road. Okay, that is why this was in news, and that is why it came in exam. Okay, so first of all, let us understand what is a geographical indication. So it is used on products that have specific geographical origin and possessing qualities or repute of that origin. Okay. For example, if you say tea, what comes to our mind? Assam comes to our mind. Okay. So that is nothing but a geographical indication. From the name of the product, we can understand from which place it belongs to. Okay, quickly let's look at some of the geographical indication. marks which are being asked in exam. Kadarmal Haldi, very important question. Maxima Sharks, Orissa. Okay, saffron, I will not go into details about it because everybody knows. Rasgulla of Orissa, Pola chili, remember this is coming multiple times in SSC this time. Is of Goa. Kandagi Sari is of Tamil Nadu. Okay, again repeated of SSC. Then Muga, this should have been Muga. Okay, Muga of Odisha, Assam. Okay, Fulkari of Haryana. Kangra paintings of Himachal. Shorai cover paintings of Jharkhand. Ilkal Sari of Karnataka. Malabar pepper of Kerala, and Alfonso mango of Maharashtra. Okay, so these are the geographical indication which are in news or which are being asked regularly in exams. Okay, next is fourth state food safety index. Okay, so what was the question exactly? Nobody could remember, but I think the question was who topped the list. So Tamil Nadu topped the list, and it is followed by Gujarat and Maharashtra. Okay, so sometimes they are asked about certain indexes. What are the parameters used to judge those indexes? Okay, here remember the parameters are human resources, institutional data, compliance, food tasting, surveillance, training and capacity building, and consumer empowerment. Okay, so these are the things which are to be important. Okay. Then remember on 7 June 2022, World Food Safety Day is observed. Okay, this year theme is Safe Food, Better Health. Okay, so these are the additional information which you must keep in mind. Okay, next question came with regards to unicorn. We know what is unicorn. Of course, unicorn is someone which a company when reach $1 billion achieved the unicorn status. Okay, so recently which company got the unicorn status? EdTech company known as PhysicsWallah. No, started by whom? Alak Pandey. Okay, keep this name in mind because this is trending in the news section. Okay, now with regards to banking, Open, it was the 100th unicorn. Okay, PhysicsWallah is the 101st unicorn. Okay, similarly Oxizo is the fintech company which also got the unicorn status. Basically all these three are which have achieved unicorn status in the year 2022. Okay, so keep this in mind. Okay, we are coming to question number 18. So Smile is launched by which ministry? Smile is launched by Social Justice and Empowerment. Okay, launch the Smile scheme. Okay, Smile is for support for marginalized individuals and livelihood and enterprise. Okay, remember the full form: support for marginalized individual for livelihood and enterprise. Okay, so basically these are welfare measures which are being given to the people who are left out from the society and marginalized. Okay, so remember the allocation is 365 crore for 5 years. Okay, since this allocation is for a long period of time, so you must keep this allocation in mind. Okay, okay, next question is Jan Samad portal. Okay, so what is the objective of this portal? This portal is an initiative of which ministry? Ministry of Finance. Okay, so what is the objective? It links a dozen of government credit scheme. Okay, so what are these? What is the basic objective? Is to meet the lenders with borrowers. Okay. Okay, some thing came about memorandum of understanding of Tata Motors. So Tata Motors are signs a MOU with which Volkswagen Group and Skoda for exploring joint development projects. Okay, some certain projects which are undertaken by big business houses for R&D facilities, etc., which should be kept in mind for example. Okay, this is a question which is regarding MSP of paddy. Okay, so MSP of paddy at that time was increased by rupees 100. Okay, so MSP of paddy is about rupees 2040 quintal for the year this one 2022-23. Okay, so MSP of various important food items or crops should be always kept in mind for exam. Okay, next, what is NEIA scheme? Okay, NEIA scheme means National Export Insurance Account. Okay, since infusion was given for a period of 5 years, so this question came in exam. Okay, so capital infusion means government pouring capital into that industry. Okay, so again remember one important thing is that the question might be asked, when was the up to which period was the foreign trade policy extended? It was extended to 31st March 2022. Okay, next, what is the full form of UTR? UTR means unique transaction reference number. Okay, it is used in banking. Okay, so it is generated to identify the fund transfer. Okay, funds moving from one place to another place. Unique transaction reference number is helpful in identifying the number. Okay, again MSP question on wheat. So MSP which question on wheat, and the MSP value is rupees 2758 rupees on June 2022. Okay, so I am updating all the figures till June 2022. Okay. Next question, what is the market capitalization of Reliance Industries? First of all, let us understand what is recapitalization. Recapitalization means the debt and equity mix of a company is being restructured. Okay. So restructure, what is the objective behind this is to get adequate capital into the company. Okay. Or you can say in simple terms is to reducing the debt burden on the company. Okay. So question came about the capitalization of Reliance Industries. As of July 2022, the Reliance has achieved the market capitalization of 205.35 billion rupees. Okay, so billion. Okay, scheming. Okay, so device is called a schemer, that is can be installed at gas pump or ATM machine to collect card data. Okay, this is a illegal activity. The basic objective behind this is to take away cash from one person to another person. Okay, take away money from one person to the person who is involved in this unethical activity. Okay, next, PMEGP increase limit. Okay, so EGP has been increased for 5 more years. Okay, so ease of doing business for MSME. All these things are not very important, but what is the nodal agency? Nodal agency is KVIC. Okay, this must be kept in mind. Okay, Section 20 of Banking Regulation Act, we know nowadays with the new banking pattern questions, the sections of Banking Regulation Acts are being regularly asked in exam. Okay, so it is important to understand various sections of the Banking Regulation Act and what their significance is. Okay, so Section 20 is related to prohibiting the banks from giving any loans to any of its directors. Okay. Okay, next question. Next question can be asked in two ways. Since it was a current affair question at that point of time. So, who won the Uber Cup? So, it was South Korea's Sim Yoo Jin who won the Uber Cup. Okay, but questions are really asked about what does Uber Cup relate to. So, Uber Cup relates to badminton. Okay. Another question which is coming regularly is Thomas Cup related to which sport? It is related to badminton. Okay. So another question which is coming is Aga Cup relating to which sport? It is hockey. Okay. This type of questions should be kept in mind. Okay, next question. Next question, this is written in the answer format. Okay, so what is it's saying is that SEBI has said that individual investors applying in public issue of securities can be convertible up to UPI up to amount 5 lakh. Okay, so what is it saying is that the UPI application amount is 5 lakh to per investors who are applying in public issue of equity shares. Okay, so last question is about alluvial soil. So alluvial soil constitute how much? We know that majority of Indian is found in alluvial soil. Majority of the soil found in India is alluvial soil, which is constituting about 42%. Okay, so alluvial soil is so the correct answer approximately would be 40%. Okay, so with this we end the analysis of IDBI general awareness questions. Okay, do subscribe the channel BSc live classes. Okay, so we'll be coming with new videos and new memory based questions. Thank you.